First of all, my name is Markiss Stone, and I'm the host of the Daily Dose, and I want to welcome you to the next day of your new life. That's right. See, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. What will you guys do with yours today? Well, I made that commitment. I set that tone as soon as I got out of the bed this morning that today's going to be a fantastic day no matter what. No enemy shall prosper. No negativity is getting into my no flex zone. And speaking of flexing, you guys know somebody needs their daily dose of positivity, motivation, inspiration. Troy is going to do it. Janelle's going to do it. Faye Giles is going to do it. Tony G. Hoffa's going to do it. I need you guys to help me. Yesterday we talked about somebody having birth in that operating room right now. Not operating room, labor room, labor and delivery room. I've been there before one time. Probably don't plan on going back again. But somebody needs that daily dose, but I need you guys to help me give it to them. So on the count of three, do me my biggest favor in the whole wide world. 1, 2, 3. Hulk smash the share button, guys. That's right. Some of your friends, some of your coworkers, let me tell you, if you are in the sales business, you're probably going to want to share this one. This is going to be a good one. It's going to be a real good one. In case you didn't get my share button, check out my little homie share button.
Hulk smash the share button.
Y'all better listen to her. That sounds like somebody that knows what she's talking about. Who else we got in the building? We got Rosalind in the building. Scotty Do, what it do? Melissa Tate decided to check in with your boy. Thank you so much for tuning in to the dose today. Today, we are going to get into visual aid dose. That's right. Well, I'm going to have the visuals on the screen, and you guys are going to just tune in. You're going to get like your yoga pose on. If you're at home by yourself right now, tuning in live, you're going to close your eyes and just visualize this, and you can even look at the screen sometime and check out some of the visuals. So it's time to go ahead and get that dose. So let's get right into it.
The antidote is defined as a medicine taken or given to counteract a particular poison. It's time to come get your medicine. For example.
That's right. It is going to hurt just a little bit is what we are going to talk about today. I know you guys are wondering, what is Marcus talking about? It's going to hurt a little bit. Well, you're going to learn a little bit about pain today, guys. You're going to learn about pain and all the sacrifices it comes to be successful, because everybody that's watching this dose right now wants to be successful. And there's one thing that we forgot to factor in when we went into our goal settings, and that's a little bit of pain. So let me go ahead and get right into it. So, the most successful people in life, they endure pain, and it's rarely that physical pain. It's more so that mental pain, right? Like for example, if you want to get in if you're trying to make a transition in your life, you're going to have to endure some pain. Some things are going to hurt just a little bit. Like, for example, you want to get in shape in 2019, right? Don't worry. This is a no judgment zone. I know there's some people out there that want to get physically fit in 2019. I've been in your shoes. I was that New Year's resolution, baby. I did it too. So I feel you. Once you go to that gym, oh man, I'm going to tell you, it's going to hurt just a little bit at first, right? But after about 3 weeks, you're going to look in that mirror and you're going to be proud of that progress you made. Because they say it takes like 3 weeks to form a habit. So if you can get through about 3 weeks of barely being able to walk up them stairs or barely being able to sit down in the chair at work because of leg day, you will be all right. But you got to understand, it's going to hurt just a little bit. You got to go through that pain before you start seeing those successful results. It's going to happen. So anticipate the pain. Go into it knowing that it's going to hurt just a little bit. It's going to suck just a little bit, I promise you. But when you look in that mirror, when you look on that scale, when you see how those clothes are fitting you, it's going to all be worth it. But just know that it's going to hurt a little bit. Hit me with the likes. Hit me with the loves if you're feeling me on that. Hit me if you've been there before, right? Or let's say this, guys. Let's say you want to work on personal development more. You want to tap into that brain of yours. Maybe you want to read some books or even listen to some audio books or look up some YouTube videos or something like that. But you know what? The problem is you're used to watching Shameless, and you used to watching Orange is the New Black, and you used to watching The Ozark and The Office and all those other shows on Netflix. Don't ask me how I know these shows. This is a no judgment zone. This is not about me right now. Substituting that personal time for personal growth and personal development is going to hurt a little bit. You got to give up something. You got to sacrifice something for the greater good. But let me tell you, in the long run, that transition into a better, well-rounded person with a purpose in life is going to be so much more fulfilling when you start impacting the lives of others. Hit that like and that love button if you guys are feeling me on that one. When you have a purposeful life, when you're impacting others, that far supersedes that little time that you spend on Netflix and Hulu and TV and stuff like that. It far supersedes. Or let me transition to some of my other buddies that's probably watching the Daily Dose. My realtors, where y'all at? Raise your hand, clap a hand, hit the like, hit the love button. I know y'all out there. Y'all probably sleep from grinding too much, showing all those houses. I get it. Let's say you're a realtor and you know that you can make a big commission on a house, right? You got an expensive house and you know your client and you built a lot of rapport with them, right? I mean, almost to the point where you guys can become friends. You know, they want you to get that price down a little bit because it's just a little bit over their budget and a little bit out of their money budget. But if you do this, if you just move some, it can meet their target goal. Now, here's the deal. By doing so, it will affect your commission. And to some people, that's going to hurt a little bit. But the reward of gaining a new friend, having them send you a whole bunch of referrals because you were flexible and you worked with them and you showed them that you really cared more about them than you cared about the money, that far supersedes the commission. It's going to hurt a little bit. I promise you that your little bank account is going to take a little bit of a sting, a little bit of a hit. It's going to hurt just a little bit. You're going to be like, man, I could have made more money. But doing the right thing and getting more referrals and creating a new friend, that feeling far supersedes that commission you would have got. Or let me holler at my car salesman peep. I know y'all in the building. If y'all not showering me with likes and loves right now, these are my people, my squad, my gang, my everybody. I got to talk to you for a minute. This one's my favorite. I'm sorry. I got to go to my people on this. But you made a goal. You made a commitment. You said you wanted to make the first 6 figures that you've ever made in your entire life. And they said that there was a way to do it. You want to be a first generation 6-figure-aire, if that's a word. Rule number 1, just know that it is going to be hard. It is going to hurt a little bit. It may hurt a lot. It's going to hurt your family a little bit because you're going to spend less time with them. It's going to hurt your pride and ego a little bit because of the level of commitment that you got to take on. The level of stress that you are going to endure is going to go up. You want to know why? Because you got to get through a whole lot of no's until you get to a whole lot of yeses. There's going to be some no's, guys. There's going to be some no's. There's going to be some There's going to be some not right now. There's going to be some I got to think about it. There's going to be some I got to talk to my wife and my husband. There's going to be a whole lot of that. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Most people eventually give up because they are not built for that level of mental pain. So yes, it's going to hurt a little bit, but once you cross that finish line and once you grind it out and once you outwork, out hustle, out grind, outshine everybody and you give it every ounce of energy you got and you look at that year to date on that paycheck, you just may cry. You just may shed a tear like I did. Once you cross that finish line, I promise you guys, victory tastes so much sweeter than defeat. But let me tell you guys, it's so worth it. Melissa Gomez is in the comments right now saying it's so worth it. It's so worth it. You're going to cry a little bit. You're going to get frustrated a little bit. You're going to get angry a little bit. You're going to get upset a little bit. It's going to hurt a little bit, but you are going to get there. And victory tastes so much bigger than defeat. See, the problem in goal setting is that people rarely factor in the pain. They don't factor in the pain. They always look towards the positive. They're like, oh man, I'm going to do it. I'm going to sell X amount of this. I'm going to make this amount of that. I'm going to do all this. I'm going to go all in. I'm going to grind. I'm going to get it. I know it's going to suck a little, but they don't factor in the pain. They expect some little ups and downs, but they don't figure in those obstacles, guys. The ones that we got to go around, go above, or go through them. They don't figure those in. They don't factor those in when it's goal setting. Just know that you are going to have to work 10 times as hard to accomplish your goal than you can possibly imagine. Grant Cardone said it best. It's going to be hard. It's going to hurt. Say it with me, guys. It's going to hurt. Tell yourself right now. Just close your eyes and visualize this. It's going to hurt. Say it with me. It's going to hurt. Type it in the comments. It's going to hurt. Tag one of your homeboys or your homegirls in this status right now in this Facebook Live. Tell them it's going to hurt. One of your salespeople right now, if you're a leader, one of your salesperson is going through something right now. Tag them in this post and tell them it's going to hurt. Maybe your mama, maybe your brother, maybe your sister. Somebody's going through something right now. Tag them and tell them it's going to hurt. But the victory will taste so much sweeter than the defeat. I promise you. Just stick it out, tough it out, outwork, out hustle, out grind everybody. Stay on the path, but just know that it's going to hurt. But once you pass that victory lap, again, that victory is going to taste so much sweeter than defeat. I hope you guys enjoyed the Daily Dose today. Just remember, I'm just a kid from the south side of Chicago that's here to make the world smile and change people's lives. And I want to thank you for helping me be allowed to do that. If you guys can look at the screen one more second and just know, you can go to my Facebook profile, hit that following button right now, and move over to hit see first. So therefore, you will never miss the Daily Dose. Or right now on your phone, there should be 3 dots in the corner somewhere. Hit that and hit turn notifications on so you guys get notified when I go live. I appreciate all the love and support. I hope you guys have a fantastic Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all have a fantastic day.